Thank you. You need a gavel. I left it downstairs. I didn't think I needed it. Okay. Next item is DCAA legality of board member, legality of legal services, and insurance for AA. Legality of board member, the commission requests next meeting proof of residency. And if not a resident of Douglas County, we'll accept a resignation. The other two matters have discussed with our legal attorney, and there's no action taken at this time. Next item is DC Humane Society funding. Who's here representing that?
I never heard from anybody. We never got it. Beth sent them the new form. We never heard anything.
Heard from nobody. Next item, Mountaineer Creative Arts Council funding request. Matt Alexander. Request fund for creative arts.
This is the plays that they put on at the school.
Yeah, that's for the play that
they're doing a Latin.
Requesting 2,000. $2,000. We will take this under advisement and have an answer our next meeting. Is that what we decided how we'd handle it? I forgot. Great.
That's what we've done so far with other requests.
Okay. Oh. We will take that. Next item, Christine Richards, approval grant application.
First of all, I want to thank the County Commission for your past support for our PRO program at the high school. We have successfully received 5 previous PRO grants at the high school. We'll be applying again. Officer Snyder has been a great asset to the high school. His primary purpose is for intervention programs, mentoring, and of course the safety of our school. And speaking from experience, I officially have retired from the high school. But I received, I just want to tell you a real quick story. I received a card from a parent and a student last week on a bullying incident that had occurred that turned into a physical fight. And parents wanted to thank me explicitly and Officer Snyder for the way we intervened and how we resolved that, the turnout. Officer Snyder really was a vital role in that. Very good at mentoring with the other students and mediating. So he has played an abundance amount of roles at our high school, and I feel that program has been very successful. And I will talk to you more because I'll be coming back for the high school grant. What I'm here today for is the JABG grant. It's also a PR officer grant for the middle school. We feel it's time that we do have a need at the middle school for a resource officer. It's very difficult for Officer Schneider to get to the middle school, And really, technically, he is really not supposed to go to the middle school or the elementary school. The same way with this particular grant, the JABG, which is Juvenile Accountability Block Grant Program, the officer would be assigned to the middle school. The school already has an office ready for that individual. They already have programs. Part of this program, the officer will be required to actually teach intervention, teach the laws on, deal with social networking, bullying. They will also have to attend some additional training on how to mediate, and we just feel at the middle school that it's time to be, especially in light of things that happen on the national level as well. It's sad that our society has come to this point, but having someone there, not just for safety, but to help with the juveniles that may need some additional assistance and with behaviors and misconducts. As I was going through the data, the number of aggressive behaviors have increased dramatically at the middle school. And the way that the new discipline system and the monitoring on the state level for discipline, when you look at the data, they've almost saying we don't want you to report bullying when actually bullying really does exist. And the research shows that bullying peaks at 6th and 7th grade, and then it starts declining at 8th, 9th, and 10th. Well, if that's the case from my own experience in high school, then middle schools definitely is where we need some additional official individual to help with that kind of mentoring for middle school students. In the past, the county commission has been very gracious. The JAG grants for the high school, we can apply for the $28,000, and the county has supplemented that for $13,758. And our Board of Education will also help partner with the offset to pay for the officers' overtime and travel and any additional training, which last year the board approved $6,376 for the high school. We are expecting probably basically the same kind of salary requirements and training. Beth has not received the application to start that process, but it will be, I would say, pretty close to the same amount. So what I'm asking is I have to have the county support. I need a letter of support from Mr. Sandora for next week. The grant is due March 1st. In addition to that, we have to have that local funding match. We cannot use this as because it's the first time we requested this. JABG grant, we cannot use any in kind. It has to be cash. And it's a 10%, which would be well above that. Your support and the board support would definitely put us over that 10% mark. So that's what I'm requesting.
I have a couple of questions.
Sure, absolutely.
Have you talked to the sheriff about this?
Yes.
What's his reaction?
Oh, he's absolutely, totally in favor of placing one of his officers at the middle school. Actually, Officer Schneider came to me, and it was the officers who really wanted to apply for this grant, and I offered them my services.
Okay, my next question is, are we going to hire another deputy? Did he say anything about that?
He did not.
Okay.
My impression was it would be a deputy that's currently, because it has to be a deputy who already has 1 year experience.
Well, what I'm saying is, if he puts a deputy in the school, he's going to have to replace that deputy and hire another deputy. So that's going to, the county commission has to pay that.
Sure.
You understand what
I
I'm coming from?
absolutely understand.
Okay. I'm not trying to say anything bad about your grant.
Oh,
I
absolutely
uphold
understand.
that. I uphold
I
it
know you do.
100%.
Been very supportive.
But that's just a couple of questions I had in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else got
You
it?
said that you would be applying for another grant. Is
Well,
that correct?
the first grant for the middle school is JABG. I thought I'd be able to apply for a second one that's called JJDP, Title II, but that is more for involving the prosecuting attorney. That's a separate grant, and it's just the timeline, it's a lot of work. Like I've already put like 40 hours into this one already, and I'm not completed with it yet, so.
But you would be looking for a similar amount of money from the county commission as the previous, or as the one in the high school?
And no, these two I was going to apply for. We were hoping to get one of the two for the middle school. The JAG grant is for the high school. Yes, we would be asking for the same amount of money to continue the JAG grant at the high school.
Okay.
Shirley?
So you're gonna need 13,000 each.
Yes. Yes, it's almost 14.
Thank you, Christine, Richard, thank you.
Okay, I have to have, also at some point you'll have to sign that you approve of it and
Probably need to,
Here you go.
yeah.
Okay, sorry. I need a motion.
I'll make a motion that we approve the application. Is that what you,
well, not just the application, the funding, when I submit this, they will want to know if the local match dollars will be there.
I guess we would probably, well, you need to know right now, don't you?
Yes, I do. Sorry.
We need to know if we have enough available funds to do that. If we have that in the budget. Yes? Okay. Okay, then I will make a motion that we approve the application and would contribute that amount of money, approximately $14,000.
Approximately 14,000 twice. Am I
No.
correct?
It's 14,000 for middle school.
Yes.
And then additional 14,000, but I will be coming back in March.
Oh,
That's a
okay.
separate grant.
Okay.
You can't do both.
We are currently doing,
Yes.
we already have that in our
Yes.
budget.
Okay. All right, so I have a motion on the floor. All in favor? Aye. All opposed? Ayes have it. Motion carried.
Thank you very much.